What's going on, guys? This is Brad and John with Best Price Nutrition. You can check out our website, BestPriceNutrition.com. You can sign up for our email newsletter to get all of our deals, giveaways, coupons, when we have our local events, all that stuff. Follow us on social media, and definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. So today, we got back in one of the extremely popular fat burners that's been out for a long time. We got in Innovative Labs Hellfire. Now, this used to be very, very popular. It's been out for probably a year now.
Yes, with the big DMHA shortage, pretty much all the DMHA fat burners have been out of stock for probably coming close to a year.
Yeah, for sure.
Finally started getting them all back. I think almost everything is back. And this was kind of the last one to come back, which is odd because this is one of our more popular fat burners.
Yeah.
The highest Ephedra fat burner we have with 150 milligrams of the Ephedra extract.
And in comparison to Lipodrine, which is 25. Yeah, so this is a lot more, for 6 times as much.
This one just went on the site yesterday. I think hundreds of bottles sold yesterday as soon as it hit the site.
Really, I believe it. Yeah. The biggest selling point of this is not going to be a crazy over-the-top focus or energy where you can't really handle it. The main selling points of this are going to be the Ephedra and the fat-burning ingredients.
You know, like you mentioned, Innovative Labs has a couple of fat burners, very popular ones. Black Mamba, 100 milligrams of the Ephedra versus the 150 here. And then the Los Diablos, which has 60 milligrams again versus the 150. And like you said, most users seem to, this has tons of energy, but most people seem to comment on the appetite suppression and the thermogenesis.
Yeah, which honestly, depending what you're going for, I think that's what most people want in a fat burner. Some of the fat burners are super, super high stimulant that, oddly enough, a lot of old women use because I think that just keeps them alive. But this is for really if you're trying to burn fat. There is going to be energy in here, so don't think that you're not going to feel anything. Every capsule is 150 caffeine, and it does have DMHA and it does have methylphenephrine along with a couple other stimulants. It's got the Rolophia extract in there, which turns into yohimbine. It's got a few other things in here that we looked up that are kind of rare, but basically they're going to curb your appetite or increase your body temperature. So you're definitely going to sweat on this, you're definitely going to have appetite suppression, and there's going to be mild energy. So I think this is kind of going to be, this probably is what most people are looking for in a fat burner.
Yeah, I would say maybe a little bit stronger than Lipodrine with more focus on the appetite suppression and kind of raising the body heat.
Yeah, because I think Lipodrine is 100 caffeine.
Yeah, so we got 150 here. I think that's kind of right in line with either extreme or hardcore.
Yeah, and then the only thing you don't know is, because there is the proprietary blend with Thermo-Rx and ExtendRx technology, so this is going to be where everything else is that you don't know the exact milligrammage. So as far as the level of DMHA or methylphenephrine in this versus Lipodrine, I don't know. You could probably check out the reviews online and see anecdotally what people think is going to be stimulant stronger, but as far as the fat burning effects, this is going to be super strong because that is what Ephedra extract does. It's a beta agonist and a bronchodilator, so it's going to help you bring in more oxygen to your lungs, which in turn is going to help every metabolic process. It's going to help you burn more calories.
I know Jeff wanted us to hit the pros and cons, so I think we've kind of discussed that, but pros for this one would definitely be the appetite suppression and killing cravings if you're somebody who struggles with late night snacking or eating too much. This could be great for fasted cardio because it's going to get that body heat going, make you sweat a lot. I wouldn't say there's any negatives, so to say, but if you're used to and love the stimulant effect of something like Condemned Labs Arsonist, this one may not be as strong on the energy.
Yeah, for sure. And there's also not much in there that's going to give you a huge mood boost unless you don't have much of a stimulant tolerance. So if you're pretty low stimulant tolerance and you try this, it's going to be a pro, you're going to get the mood boost, but like John said, it's going to be a con if you're used to the high stim stuff. And then one other con, I don't know if it's a con, it might just be kind of common sense. You don't want to take this late at night because I would say not even really after 3 p.m. Because for me, if I take a pre-workout that has any sort of DMHA at 4 or 5 at night, I'm not sleeping until well after midnight. So keep that in mind. This is something you want to do earlier in the day.
As far as dosage, what do they...
I know it's 1 capsule at a time. You don't want to take more than 3 pills per day. Take 1 capsule after breakfast. So, they're saying don't go more than 3. I would say you probably don't want to go more than 2 because you're already going to be at 300 caffeine, 300 milligrams of ephedra. That's probably more than enough at that point. If you start shooting up super high on your fat burners and your pre-workouts and all that stuff, it's going to shoot up your cortisol. It's going to be harder to lose fat in the long run. So you kind of want to go the lowest, most efficient dose that you can.
And like you said, the 3 a day, this is going to give you a 30-day supply. So a lot of people probably get by on 1 a day, 90-day supplies, 3 months. I mean, I think most people probably last them at least 2 months.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's pretty rare that people do the full 3 a day.
And then stacking options, obviously something non-stim, but like Grains of Paradise, L-carnitine, high-tech CLA 1000.
And then speaking of Condemned Labs, they have Thyrogenic.
The Thyrogenic, yeah.
Thyrogenic, that's their non-stim fat burner. It has pretty much everything John said in it, in a blend. That is 2 pills per serving. You could do 1 pill of this, 1 pill of the Thyrogenic, get a bunch of servings of both. They get a really, really strong fat burner. But you don't want to take the Thyrogenic if you're doing something where you can't be drenched in sweat, because you'll be sweating for like 8 straight hours.
Yeah, so we just got a review today for this one, and some guy said he took it before a job interview and said he was just dripping. Unfortunately, it was on Zoom, but yeah, said he took it before a job interview and he was dripping.
Yeah, you got to know that stuff, because all this stuff, the whole point is to make you sweat. So don't do it somewhere if you're going to wear a light shirt or a job interview. It's kind of not the best idea. That's funny though.
So we got this one on the site now. Mm-hmm. We'll link to it down below where they can pick this one up. You got anything else to say about this one?
I think we're good.
Me too.
All right.
Later, guys.
Thanks.